Coach, your thoughts on the game?
It was a tough, hard-fought battle between two great teams that you just hate to see one walk away the loser. Meridian, my hat's off to Coach there and his staff just preparing their team. They did a fantastic job developing their game plan, and they came out and executed it really well. Their girls played with a lot of heart. Ours did too, and I'm really proud of the Bulldogs and how we responded to kind of a adversity through the game, through the season, even though our record may not look like it. You know, the weight of undefeated season can detract from the joy of it. But every day we told the girls to just step out there, be better today. Honor God with your best, with the gifts and talents that He's blessed you with. And that's where we find our greatest satisfaction in. Not a trophy or a ring. It's knowing that we gave Him our all and honor Him with that.
Questions?
Emmy, massive double-double, 16 points, 23 rebounds, 14 offensive. Just talk about that aspect of the game. I mean, a double-double is impressive, but to do it with rebounds is really good.
Yes, Coach always says like rebounding is key to winning the game, and she always wants us to be up 10 or 11 or 12 rebounds at halftime. So our coaches emphasize that, and all of our players, we work really hard in order to get that and to rebound and get every single ball. So that's just our team really working hard.
Avery, that fourth quarter was kind of your quarter. What kind of happened in your game or in your head that turned things around for you there, personally?
Yeah, honestly, I can't say it was anything that really clicked for me. It was just my teammates and my coaches encouraging me. You know, just some of my shots weren't falling. It wasn't going the way I was hoping in the first half. But without my teammates and my coaches encouraging me, every single play, every single shot, I wouldn't have been able to hit those shots or make those plays in the fourth quarter. So I owe it to them.
Coach, your message to the team, you go down 11. How in the world do you stay poised in this atmosphere? We've seen teams coming here time and time again, especially the first time ever. They never can really rebound the way you girls did.
I think it just speaks to the character of our team. We are a bunch of tough-nosed girls. You know, faith is a very important part of who we are, but we're really competitors too. And we like to show that you can be both. You don't have to sacrifice one without the other. But our message was just to stay true to what we've been doing, to keep taking it one step at a time, one possession at a time, get a stop, let our defense generate some offense. And we were able to do that, changing up some defenses, going to a full court trapping press there, and created some deflections, easy looks, and that just kind of got us going. So when we create defensively, offensively starts to come opening up. And I think, you know, these two ladies especially, Avery was off a little bit at the beginning, but then continued to stay in it. Her teammates saw her not lose confidence in herself, and she's distributing the ball. They don't lose confidence in themselves. They're scoring, and Emmy just took on a personal challenge to go out there. I mean, Meridian had a double-digit rebounder at halftime, 12 rebounds for Maureen Tremblay, and she did a fantastic job, and we knew that everything that we wanted to do offensively or game plan was determined by us being on the boards, and so that had to be something we focused on the rest of the game.
Avery, could you tell us what was going through your head in those final minutes when you had to hit the free throws at the end to seal, because you needed every one of those?
Yeah, man, honestly, just throughout the whole game, it was just one of those games, you know, every shot, they felt good, but they just were not falling. But I didn't let that hurt my confidence really. Just, you know, I think my confidence would have gone down a little, but because of my teammates and my coaches, just they were in my ear every play. Avery, you're good. Avery, next play. Avery, next shot. You're going to hit the next one. So those free throws at the end were just a result of that. Their encouragement.
And could you girls talk about the relationship you have with each other and how well you played off each other today? I mean, you're taking it to the next level at LU now. So, I mean, what was it like sharing this moment today?
Can I go first?
Sure. I think just from like the start, when I first was her teammate last year, we just hit it off, and even looking back now where we got to where we are, it's just such great chemistry. I've loved working with her. She's an incredible, amazing player, and she's going to go far. She's already going D1, so it says something. But the way she's able to have great basketball IQ and look up the floor and know when to take a shot and when to pass it is truly extraordinary, and I'm very honored to be able to play with her.
Yeah, honestly, echoing that, I think you just said it all, but if I could repeat all that and say it for you, I would. But Honestly, I think for me and Emmy, it's just been we've just clicked ever since our first time together, and we've just built on that every single game. Emmy's just, I think, the best rebounder I've ever played with. I know literally if I see her hands, I know where to put it, and I know she's going to go up and score. Like we just have a lot of trust in each other, and that's something that a lot of teammates don't really have. So I think, you know, this season, this game is just the beginning for both of us.
Thank you.
Anything else?
Avery also, you know, you played all 32 minutes. You finally get a seat after everything's said and done, and you kind of looked relieved. Did it feel? Is that how it felt for you, or kind of what's going through your head? Was there a word that kind of was going through your head there?
You know, yeah, it was definitely. One of our coaches said it. We had a lot of heart palpitations within that game. So, you know, getting that seat was definitely a sigh of relief, but the only thing running through my head at that time was just thank you, God, because He's the one who brought us throughout every game, helped us win every game. He brought us through this game, obviously, so as soon as I sat down, I couldn't help but thank God.
Coach, could I just ask you what this means for your program? Because you know, the football team's got plenty of attention for fall, but it's the women's time to shine. How much pride do you take in just having a girls' championship come to the LCA?
It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. You know, you only get that first one for a program, for a school, only once. So to be a part of that legacy is huge. But I know what these two ladies exemplify a ton of is giving the next generation role models and someone to look up to. How can they get there both as a person first and foremost, and then as an athlete? And so for our program, it's huge. Anytime you can shine a light on women's sports, it's so important for youth these days. Sports has such a great tool and a lot of life lessons that are built into it that you just can't learn as well other places. So to be able to shine a light on LCA, girls basketball, but most importantly, God, has been an exceptional and humbling experience.
Thank you.
Guys, good?
Congratulations.
Thank you.